In this video, I am going to compare this DeskView T2 teleprompter to the very popular Parrot 2 teleprompter. Let's get into it. If this is your first time to the channel, I make a variety of tech videos that I think creators and streamers would be interested in. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, hit that subscribe button and I will do my best to fill your feed with top-notch content. So a year ago, I did a video on this channel about the Parrot 2 teleprompter, and I'm pretty sure I said it was the best teleprompter a YouTuber could get. Well, since then, DeskView reached out with their T2 teleprompter, and they wanted to challenge that claim. So they sent one out for me to test. Now, I want to clarify, DeskView is not paying for this review, but they did send this to me for free. My condition was that I would be able to review this teleprompter with my 100% honest thoughts, and they were happy to agree to that. So let's start with a very quick summary of the Parrot 2 teleprompter if you haven't already seen my review, which I'll link to down below. It's super small and portable. You could literally vlog with this teleprompter on if you wanted to. Not sure why you would want to, but you could. You screw an adapter onto your lens and then slide the actual teleprompter onto that adapter. At that point, you open up the Parrot teleprompter app on your phone, you load up your script, and you pop your phone into the teleprompter. At that point, you have a remote in your hands that connects via Bluetooth to your phone, and it allows you to move around your script, including how fast or slow you want it to be. It's that simple. The DeskView T2 teleprompter does all of that as well, plus some things that the Parrot teleprompter cannot do. The first thing to start with is the size of this teleprompter. It's about twice the size of the Parrot, but still small enough to be able to attach directly to the lens of any DSLR or mirrorless camera. One of the big complaints of the Parrot is because it's so small, if you want to shoot anything wider than 23 to 24 millimeters, you're going to see the actual teleprompter in the edges of your shot. Look, I'll give you an example here. I'm gonna go ahead and just zoom out. Boom, see that? Yeah. Technically that's a monitor there. But up here you can see the edges of the teleprompter. Not good. Because the DeskView teleprompter is so much bigger, it has a wider piece of glass, which allows you to have a much wider shot. My lens is the stock lens, and that only goes to 18 millimeters, but even on that, I had no issues with this teleprompter. You should be able to go much wider than that, but I don't have a wider lens to test, so I can't give you exacts on how wide it can go. But looking at the two teleprompters side by side, I'm just gonna say you can go a lot wider. So if reading a script while using a wide angle shot is something that's important to you, this teleprompter is already the winner. Another advantage of the larger size is you are able to not just use your phone as your script, but you can even use a tablet here. Now I did some measurements and you can use a tablet up to 5.5 inches wide, which means you would need to use something like an iPad mini, not a full-size iPad. Speaking of phones, another big feature DeskView brings is the ability to use your smartphone as your camera. On my review of the Parrot teleprompter, one of the most common questions I got in the comments was, can you use this with like the actual camera on my phone? The answer is no, because it only attaches to lenses that accept that adapter. With this teleprompter, it comes with an attachment that lets you use your phone as your camera in either portrait or landscape mode. And yes, you can connect this teleprompter directly to your tripod. As you can see, it has these threaded holes down below. So the ability to use wide angle lenses, the ability to record straight from your phone, both huge advantages to this teleprompter so far. Now let's look at the remote. The remote that comes with the Parrot teleprompter is very thin and it's very simple. It feels like the remote was designed for teleprompter use. It does require a lithium coin battery, which aren't common batteries you would find around your home, and it's super clicky. The clicking isn't a huge deal because you're normally clicking in between takes and not during the actual recording, but it's still kind of annoying. The DeskView remote is huge when you compare it to the Parrot remote. It looks like it doubles as a gaming remote, looking at the buttons that are on here. It uses 2 AAA batteries, which are not included, so make sure you have those on hand if you pick one of these up. My guess is they just grabbed a generic Bluetooth receiver and printed their logo on it and just packaged it with it. Nevertheless, the buttons are very, very quiet and the remote works. It does its job. Both the DeskView and Parrot teleprompter apps are free to use, and they both do virtually the same thing. I think the slight winner here is Parrot, just because the remote doesn't have so many unnecessary buttons on it and the apps seem to operate just a little bit smoother than the experience that I have with the DeskView app and the DeskView remote. Again, very small difference, but if I had to pick a winner there, I'm gonna go with Parrot. The final thing to look at here is price. As of this recording, the Parrot 2 teleprompter is sitting at $125 on Amazon, whereas the DeskView is sitting at $110. Now, I am recording this video on Amazon Prime Day, so high chance that's why it's at $110. It's normally listed at $120, which is still $5 cheaper than the Parrot. Even if they were both priced the exact same, the fact that I can use a wide angle lens with this, and I can use my phone to record, and I can use a tablet if I want for my script, I have to recommend the DeskView T2 teleprompter. I am fully prepared to name this the best teleprompter for YouTubers in 2020. Now, I'm recording this video using the Parrot teleprompter because I wanted to be able to show you this teleprompter while I talk. But if you want to see a video where I use the DeskView teleprompter for the entire video, check out my most recent video, which I'll link to below. Speaking of links, I will link to all of the gear that I have talked about in this video down below for you to check out. A lot of great information on the Amazon listing pages, and of course, don't hesitate to comment below with any questions you have about this teleprompter. If you want to chat more in depth about this teleprompter with other creators and streamers just like you, join our free Discord community. It's where I and so many others hang out, share advice, have a good time. We would love to have you. Until next time, my name is Brandon Hassler, and this is Tech Audit TV.
A lot of people who follow me on YouTube who have Twitch accounts, they just have no clue that I am on Twitch, and so they don't even know. Like, you have the prompt. You're like, oh, sweet. Boom, there it is. Gaming Guru 001, welcome to Twitch.